Where's the case?
I didn't see a case.
Well, just a minute, I was going to go behind that trailer, but...
They're not here.
She had them.
Well, you have to see. Dalsconnie's hello again. I know Farmer Ben's been on with you already. Jenna, yes! Jenna, hi! Oh wow, you're all coming on now. Good afternoon, everybody. Farmer Ben's, we're still mucking out the sheds. There's a lot going on today. We've been trying to get the fallen trees from Farmer Joe's house that are blocking his driveway cleared, which we had partially done before lunchtime. Farmer Ben was here. He's really in the way now, that's it. And when we went back up after lunchtime, Callum and Gary from Sandro's Services had arrived, and bless them, they came to give us a hand, and between them and Farmer Joe, they had almost the job done, which was amazing. There is another tree that Joe and I were going to do the farmer's approach to it. It is what's called, I think it's called a hung tree.
Yeah.
It's blown down in the storm yesterday, but it's blown against another one. And we were going to just put a big rope on, a big strap on it, and pull it down with the tractor, because it's huge, and we can't get it. But Callum said, "Oh no, you can't. You can't do that." I know a couple of tree surgeons. I'll get them to come around and see what they can do. So, yeah, it's too dangerous for us to try and do that one. So just now, it's not blocking the driveway or anything, but it is in a precarious position. So that kind of released me coming to Ben and see a hand and get these sheds cleaned out. And by the way, for your viewing pleasure, here's Hair Bear with the glass cleaner. Amazing! It's one of those days you can see absolutely nothing. It's a wonderful, amazing, beautiful day, but very hard to see anything. Do you know the kind of day I mean? You're not getting the best of views there because of that phone holder. Let me try and sort this. Why is that? I don't know why you're seeing the phone holder. Can I do that any other way? If I turn that around like that, put that. Oh, that'd be worse, wouldn't it? Oh no. No. We should lift well alone. Right, sorry about that. Just try and make it the best we can for you. Don't know why it's showing that bit, because there's no camera there. Anyway. Yeah, it's one of those low, beautiful winter days with a low sun and uber bright. For some reason, it makes visibility nigh impossible. But once you're in the shade, it's alright. I'll have to grab Christoph and see why you're not getting a full view on the camera. Oh, I've just ran over the brush. No! Brush fail. Hope I'm broken. Goodness sake. Right, Ben's been on all morning on YouTube, I think. Right, I need to get out. Hang on. No sweeping brushes were harmed in this cleaning out process, alright? Dennis and Polar are on about out there. Keep them well out of the way as well. What was I saying? Yeah, if you're just joining, I haven't been on this morning. Ben's been on YouTube this morning, cleaning out the pens we got. The ones to my, or Ben and Connor got the ones to my right. the goats, you know, the boar goat, and who else was in there? The ponies are outside for a run. They're loving life today. They're out in the paddock, stretching their legs. So we're pushing ahead to try and get all this thing out this afternoon, because during the week when all the tradesmen are here working in the farm park, they're using them all the time, especially this loader that we're on, this JCB. So it's not, and if we take this away to clean sheds out, next thing it holds them up. So the last thing we need is holding the tradesmen up at the minute. Suzanne, good afternoon. Let us know where you are. By the way, I was just going to say, not that I want you to leave me, and for your viewing pleasure, Farmer Ben's on Facebook right now with his well, you maybe heard him at the start, apart from the fact he told everybody inadvertently that he had to go for a pee, right? But he's looking for his fancy Nancy Clancy Facebook spectacles. So he's over there. Don't leave me. There's 14 of you already gone. Shouldn't have said anything. So I don't know what he's showing you or what he's talking about, but you can have it. Every perspective today. This Burns Day. Yes, Robbie Burns' birthday. And may not mean a big deal to a lot of people, but here in Scotland, especially here in Dumfries, it's a rather big deal, alright? The Bard, the National Bard, apparently, according to a very well-known sheep shearer, taking this fact from, okay, Robbie Burns is the world's third most, let me say this right, Robbie Burns, who lived here in Dumfries and wrote all his poetry here in Dumfries, he died here, he's buried here. Apparently he's the world's third non-religious most famous person. What do you think about that for a fact? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, eh? The world's third non-religious most famous person. You may well be going to ask me who the other two more famous are, and I think one is Queen Elizabeth, God rest her soul, and I can't for the life of me think who the third one is. So if you know, I'm going to ask Farmer Ben, because another fascinating fact. Right, it's quiz time, everybody. All right, just while we're cleaning these out. Sorry for if I'm talking garble. Quiz time. Farmer Ben knew this. Of course he did. All right. What nationality? I only found this out yesterday. What nationality is, love him or hate him, okay? What nationality is Elon Musk? Come on, answers in the comments, please. Come on. What nationality? Elon Musk. Let us know. Oh, Tatiana says, hello Farmer Pete, 19 degrees here in the south of France, sunny and warm day. Well, thank you for that. Wow, that sounds nice, in the south of France. 19 degrees, Christophe, in the south of France.
That's what they say.
19 degrees in the south of France.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite acceptable.
Oh, you've all got it. Yes. Alice Mary got the right answer. Gillian, you're wrong, you say from Mars. No. Christine says Australia. Constance got the right answer. Debbie got the right answer. I thought this was like a relatively like new thing, but it's apparently not. Hang on, who else got the right answer? Let me see. Oh, my comments are. Let's see. Kim says we apologise. No need to apologise, Kim. Right? Yes, he's born in South Africa, so he can never be president of the USA. Apparently, because you have to be born there. So, yeah, fascinating fact. If I don't, I still think he looks like a kind of. Oh, is that where they are?
I told him this.
that was C, looking for you could find the Facebook glasses, alright. Why have you all gone? We've dropped like 200 people. All blooming went to the Uncle Ben. Oh, thanks by the way. I've just dropped 200 viewers. You've just dropped 200 viewers. Alright. I said don't go. We're having a quiz.
You're having a quiz?
Yeah.
No wonder you've dropped 200 viewers.
No.
Pete's on YouTube, by the way.
We're having a quiz. Hi everybody. Right.
Hey, don't drop my viewers.
Wait a minute. No. This is topical. It's Burns Day. Yeah?
Yeah,
Billy Burns,
yeah.
born here, died here in Dumfries. Apparently, he is the world's third non-religious most famous person.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you number 2?
No. I think it's Queen Elizabeth Queen Elizabeth II's number 2, and I can't remember who the number 1 is.
What's going on?
All right. Okay. So all this for free. All right. I'm giving myself all for free this information.
Tell me what's going on here.
So we'll leave the nether people over in Facebook land. All right. Leave them over there. He's just talking marble. Right.
It's all about
Famous people. See, there's a wee sign over there.
don't run me over.
Go ahead, go for it. I don't think I'll get it this time. Yeah, Anne's in both. Jackie, love you Jackie. She's staying with us here on YouTube. Thank you very much. You can join us in both. Hang on, I'll need to turn the fan on a bit. We're steaming up a wee bit. So I've started this quiz, all right, to tell you who's the world's most famous non-religious person, and I don't even know the answer, all right. I will have to try and find out. Hang on. Oh, I haven't got my phone with me. Oh. Well, this morning I was, because we were working with chainsaws, etc., cutting this tree up at Farmer Joe's, I had to put my safety forestry equipment on, which involved a pair of chainsaw trousers, which meant I had nowhere for my phone. So I was going phoneless this morning, right? And I forgot to put it back in my pocket now that we're changed. So I was going to look it up, find the answer. Let me see. Kitty says thinks it's Walt Disney. I don't know if it is Kitty. That doesn't ring it. You know what? I think if I've seen it, I've seen the answer earlier. I think if I've seen it, I would know. But I don't know if it is Walt Disney. But very good guess. In fact, an amazing guess. And it could well be right, but I don't know. Right, so if you just joined us, good afternoon. Welcome. We're just looking at some pens up here in the animal shed. Right, we are in the big shed. No idea what the proper name for it is. Like we were talking about the other day, we've got. Oh no, sorry guys, you're watching me. I'll turn you around. There you are. I think we inadvertently named the faraway one the shed the other day, but that's another story. Maybe not the best name in the world, but we really do need some definitive names for these sheds, so you know exactly where we are. I'm just trying to get this fall off the grape. Yeah. We haven't got the highest lift on this. I've got the highest lift in this machine, and also this JCB, it's now coming up for 3 years old, and if you follow us regularly, you will have heard me saying in the past that we try to keep these machines, or we have tried in the past few years, to keep our machines new and mainly in warranty, which means they have to be new. Right? We started this a few years ago. And it was a very expensive exercise at the start. And the main reason for that is, nowadays, because if they break down, these modern day machines, if they break down, it is a mortgage to fix them. And I'm talking like mega bucks. We learned our lesson not many years ago, but maybe. See how hard it is to see out there today, son. You see anything? See? We learned a lesson many years ago. We had a certain tractor, which was we had bought it second hand, because tractors only last so long, and you do need to keep them semi up to date when you're using them so much. So we bought this second hand tractor, which we'd had for like a year, or maybe a year and a half, and the gearbox went on it. So we sent it to the dealer, a local dealer actually, who repaired it. And by the time they had repaired it, it cost us over £5,000 to get it fixed. Yeah, £5,000. And we said, right, it wasn't a fancy tractor, but tractors have come on a lot. And it had one of this, I would say, a kind of complicated gearbox. It had like 20 forward speeds and 20 back speeds, you know, in this gearbox. It was, anyway, cost over £5,000 to fix it. And the fear was, because it was an older machine, I thought, you know what, it's nothing to say this is going to not happen again. So we decided, right, we're not going to do this again. And that's when we decided we're going to try and buy a new tractor. It would be under warranty for 3 years, because most of them come with 3 years warranty. We would finance it over 3 years, and we would have the only expense we would have is putting the fuel in it. And he's got his glasses on. Yeah, he's got his glasses on. Farmer Ben on Facebook. You know, the fancy glasses. So the only expense we're going to have is the finance, pay for it. We'll have 3 years, basically, no maintenance costs. So that was fine. We invested and it worked fine. And then, because we had a new machine, came to the end of the 3 years, financed it over 3 years, it's paid, the warranty ran out, we renewed, went and got another new tractor, and because that one was only 3 years old, the residual value was a lot higher, so it didn't cost an awful lot to renew it for another one, even though it probably done this for, you know, many more years. But if it broke down, we're going to have thousands of pounds to fix it. So that's what we tried to do. So this machine that we're on, the JCB, this is our second one, and it's now, well, the deal was, okay, we took some finance on this over 3 years, paid it monthly over 3 years, and this one's slightly different. Tractors and handlers and diggers like this, they don't work on years, they work on hours. So you haven't got a miles clock, you know, like you have in a car, or a kilometre, depending where you're from. It depends how many hours you've done, working hours. So this one was 3 years, or if you got to 2,000 hours first, whatever came first. And this one, oh, he's broke the brush. It's only a brush, it's not a bulldozer.
It was hanging on by its fingernails anyway.
He's broke the brush again. Can't believe it. I mean, wow. Tries to use it as like a bulldozer. Anyway, where were we? I was riveting on about this handle. Yeah, right, okay. So, the 3 years on this, the finance on this, doesn't finish to May this year, alright? But we've hit 2,000 hours, and we hit 2,000 hours a wee while ago. And we were just, so we're still paying for it, and we were just out of warranty a few weeks ago, because we hit 2,000 hours, and a seal went on the front end, just a basic seal, an oil seal, it was leaking oil, so I had to get them to come out and fix it. And by the way, this is unbeknownst to me, I didn't know we were actually out of warranty period. So for a little oil seal and for them to come and fix it, it was nearly £500. So I'm so annoyed that we hadn't, one, got it done but while it was still in the warranty period, and two, our theory didn't work. When we paid for it, it should still be in warranty anyway. So, of course, Farmer Joe's pricing up a new one as we speak. There was a JCB actually bought a demonstrator model here the other day. But Farmer Joe, being Farmer Joe, we could do a bigger one, you know, bigger, stronger, faster. So I don't know. The jump from this model to the bigger one, I think it's beyond our reach just now. So, but when you take it into context of a little oil seal and it costs £400, if something major goes wrong with it, oh my goodness, it's not what we want. Anyway, sorry for rambling on. Anyway, has anybody chosen his element? Yes. Kathy says, are these John Deere? No, JCB, Kathy. This is a JCB. I mean, we could get a John Deere, but to be truthful, they're all pretty much of a muchness. Certainly price-wise, I think it all really depends on your you know, some people will go past John Deere, some people will go past New Holland. Very much depends what you like. We do like JCB. One, because the dealership is like literally, I swear, if we left now and went to the JCB dealership, we could be there in 3 minutes. It's just up the road, which means the service department's just up the road, and the parts department's just up the road. So it's really central. And JCB being British, we want the boys. I think Trish's Toys was involved in this. You can actually go to the JCB factory in guys, where's the JCB factory? Somewhere down in Englandshire, about 3 hours from here. You can go do a tour of the factory, and one time for Christmas a few years ago, they all clubbed together and they got us a JCB tour of the factory. So Joe and Ben and I went down, got lunch there and everything. It was great, and you go see the factory, and they hold JCB, because it's British in this country, they hold every part of every machine that they've ever made, and you can basically get any part of a JCB machine overnight. Is that not? I mean, that kind of service is hard to beat. So, anyways, sorry if you're not interested in machinery or JCBs. I apologise. Air Bear's got another brush. Good to go. Just pull this out here, and that'll be that painful. The plan is.
What number question you on your quiz?
I've.
No, you give up.
No, I haven't given up. I haven't got back to it. I've been ranting on about machinery and
the cost of it here.
All right. And by the way, do we know who the world's most non-religious, most famous person is? Kathy's her daughter-in-law works for John Deere in Iowa. Lovely. Lovely. Wonder, can you go and do a tour of the John Deere factory in Iowa? If so, we will include that in our USA Dalscon road trip. Thank you very much. We'll have some of that. Right, wonder where we're going now. Oh, I know why you're seeing this on the camera. Silly me. That's what you're looking at. Hair Bear, silly me.
What's up?
Being silly here. I couldn't work out why all our YouTubers are seeing not getting a good view. But if I
Sort it.
let's try and if I did that and then did
Oh no.
I think I broke it. Hang on. Did that. That's worse. There. Can we turn that round?
Yeah.
Will that go round? Don't know if that turns round here. Don't break it now. Because we're looking at the.
Is that the way you want it there?
No, we're still going to still look at that bracket. The whole thing is turned upside down.
How does this come off? Take it off.
Oh, now he's broke it.
Definitely broke it. Is that you want it like that?
Yes. No, we're just trying to.
Let's
And
like that.
trying to introduce hair into the G. That way, like that. Right. Hit it here.
It's broke now. I'm doing a good job of this.
Put that back. Unscrew that. Put that back on there. Sorry, guys.
No, hold on.
Now, everybody, stop jumping on the hair train. There's an awful lot of halloos coming through
Now,
here.
who's you know it's the 25th.
Yeah.
Who's having the haggis today? It's Burns Day.
Oh,
Burns
absolutely.
night.
We're talking about that. We're just saying. Do you know? Sorry, you don't know this, but we're talking fascinating, boring facts. Robbie Burns is the world's hair.
Right.
The world's
I've got no idea.
third most non-religious famous person. Have I said that right?
I think so. But he's famous for Auld Lang Syne, which we sing every year.
Yes.
That's not. I mean, you're better holding it.
Hair.
It's not my forte.
Hair. Why did they get you involved in doing this?
I'm distracted. I'm going to a Burns supper tonight, though.
Are you?
Yes, I've been invited to be on the guest list. We're celebrating the big Burns supper at the Lorman Hall with Eddie Reader.
Right, sorry, turned you all off there. Right, tell us that again. So, Hair Bear tonight is. What are you doing?
Yep, going to the Lorman Hall in Dumfries, which is a big venue. It's part of the big Burns supper, celebrating Burns night. So it'll be a full house.
Right.
There's some live music, folk music from a well-known Scottish folk artist called Eddie Reader, and one of my friends called Grant Dinwiddie. And
Was Grant playing tonight?
yep, and host is a lassie from Glasgow called Michelle McManus, who was on what is it, X Factor.
Michelle on that X Factor. Wow.
So it should be a good night. It's live music, and we've got a meal.
No way.
Looking forward to it.
In the Lord Burn Hall.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, and you're on the guest list.
Oh, aye.
How'd you swing that?
It's all about who you know.
Yeah, well, you know, you shouldn't forget your friends, your work colleagues when you do this as well, you know.
Well, this is true.
He's just agreeing with everybody. He's just agreeing that. Right.
Well, maybe if Ben invited me to the football the other night, I would have put him on the guest list, but he never.
Right, we're having a nightmare here. Nightmare with this. I'm determined to get you a better view, guys. So yeah, big Burn supper tonight. So Eddie Reader's. What group is she in? Sure, she's in some group.
No, she's a solo artist with a band of Scottish folk music.
Right. And that's happening tonight.
Yeah.
And
Wet was supposed to be playing last night.
you
but-
took the words right out of my mouth.
See, but unfortunately it got cancelled.
So did you hear that, everybody? Now, Wet. Everybody's going to know this. Everybody's going to know who Wet. I'm sure, are they? From all around the world. They were supposed to be taking part in the big Burn supper last night, and it didn't happen, did it? Because of the
Storm.
storm. That spoiled things a bit. I think they've postponed it. I think we've got a better view. I think it's better.
Everybody will be getting busy.
Now, there's been a lot of people came back on YouTube, all right, over the past few minutes. Is this because Hair Bear's here? All right, because he's staying. So I want you all to stay here, all right? He's only here for a fleeting second. So yeah, tell him about the Big Burn Supper. What is Big Burn Supper?
Big Burn supper has been going
Ah,
on.
you have to come in here.
It's been going on for like 10 years in Dumfries.
It's a festival.
It's a winter festival. They hold many things over a fortnight, different events, and they put many gigs on. It's quite exciting. It's very kind of artsy and folksy, and it's well known. Built up a good reputation over the years.
They used to do it in the town in a, like, what's it called?
The Spiegel tent.
Spiegel tent. What's Spiegel mean?
Spiegel, it's a big old kind of fashion circus tent.
Oh, it's a circus tent. So that's what it used to be, but it's not now. It's in.
It's
what's called the Lorburn Hall,
which the Lorburn Hall. They host it. They use different buildings around town at different locations.
Right.
There's a parade, a lantern parade, which was on last
Oh
weekend.
yeah, that's right. That we were going to try and stream, but we got there too late. But saying that, last Saturday night in the town centre, after the lantern parade, it was like the world's most busiest the town centre had ever been. I mean, there's so much. Were you there? Did you go in?
No, I was up to Glasgow.
Oh, up to Glasgow. It was so busy. Oh no, just made that worse. Hang on, clean the camera. Wait a sec. Sorry, guys. All our fingerprints and whatnot. Yeah, it's so busy last Saturday night. It was carnival atmosphere and it was really cool.
No, it's great.
Really
for the
cool.
town.
It
Right.
is. So yeah, Wet Swiss playing last. Was that in the Lorburn Hall?
But it's been rescheduled for the 9th of November or something like that.
Well, that's certainly not the Big Burns.
No.
So 9th of November. That's a long
They
way.
will be playing again, but unfortunately, yeah, one of these things.
Yeah, and Storm, Eon, or Erwin, or
Who names these storms? I'd like to know who names them.
somebody that's better at pronouncing names than we are. He spoiled things, so that was postponed last night. Mind you, saying that, it's not the first time that the Big Burn Supper has been misfortunate, has it?
Well,
It's a very unfortunate festival. Let's be.
I mean, who
sometimes it's
who decides
flooded
to
out,
put
doesn't
on a festival in the middle of January?
I know.
It's a difficult one, but
I know. But you know. So yeah, so that's. But being Robbie's birthday,
yeah.
what do we all have for tea?
Haggis, neeps and tatties.
Haggis, sneaks and tatties, which is haggis, potatoes and turnip, alright, or swede.
Swede, which we call it.
Yes. And back in Robbie Burns' day, it would have been called a turnip. So that's neep is Scottish for turnip, if you like. So yeah, that was.
We used to grow our own turnips many years ago.
We did used to grow our own
They
turnips.
were fantastic. Used to go and cut them myself down in the field.
We did. Well, that was totally unauthorised because when we were growing turnips, you were just a child.
Well,
so why were you cutting turnips when you were a child?
I was trying to help.
He has plagued my life forever.
Yes, still am.
When he was a little boy, we used to have like a quarry down at the river field. All right. Okay? Now I don't know if he knows this or not. All right. We used to have a quarry down there, and we always kind of did what we did, but to a different degree. But that quarry, we took hundreds, if not thousands, of tons of gravel out of it to make roads around the farm. If you're on a farm, you're always using gravel.
Yes.
So we would go down there, take the tractor and trailer down, take the handler down, like very much like this, but a different one at the time, and we would leave it there, go down with the tractor and trailer, load the gravel with the handler, leave the handler there and go and tip the gravel, alright? You come back down and the handler wasn't in the same place as it was when you left it.
Wonder why.
Suspicious. I wonder why.
I may have moved it.
Speechless.
It's always getting in trouble.
There was a local builder Herbert used to live up he used to live up the road, all right. For our sins, he used to live up the road. And then he moved away, all right, in his adolescence. But anyway, there used to be a local builder up there called Tony Todd, who sadly no longer with us. And he used to call him. I can't tell him what your name was because it's a nickname referring to his pseudonym or his real name. All right, okay. He used to say that Herbert was born with a cement mixer in his mouth. You know why some people are born with a golden spoon in the mouth? He was born with a cement mixer in his mouth because he liked tinkering with cement mixers and diggers and things like that. All right. So anyway, and also, hang on, shoelaces.
I still can't tie my shoelace.
He still can't. He was one of the only people. Remember a few years ago they brought these, you know, they're like pigtails, those stringy shoelaces out for people who couldn't tie. He was the only person that ever knew that had them. All right, you didn't need to tie your shoelaces. Didn't help. All right, didn't help. He had
This is definitely a trip down memory lane.
size 14 feet when he was 12. One of the reasons why he couldn't tie them. Right, let's get his foot. Have we went off subject here?
Maybe we might be rambling a bit.
Might be. Right. Why we're blurry?
Is this trailer full yet?
Was that right? Let's go and load it while they get.
That's
Good thinking.
Let's get a load of this done away.
But still, we look like we're blurry. Hang on, let me turn your. Why? What's wrong? What's happened here? What have we done here? I'm waiting. No. I think I've tried to improve it and it's went. Sure.
We'll go with it. We'll just go with it. Let's get back to.
Thankfully, the sun has kind of disappeared a wee bit and it's took that glare off everything, so we can see a wee bit better. The trailer's not far off full, Herbert.
No, I'll get another couple of scoops. Had the old glass cleaner on the tractor.
I know. I seen you coming up with it and I thought, wow,
Yeah, I need to do.
I have taught you well.
Yes, I'll do the handler next when you're not using it.
Well, it was worse.
As soon as you get the sunlight, you get that glare. It's like
I don't know how much
can't
more
see.
we're going to get on here. Looks very full. It's just. This one might do it here.
Squeeze it in.
About Farmer Joe wanting a bigger, stronger, faster handler.
Yes.
Yes, but no. I mean,
Did you tell everyone that we're having a look at one? Did you?
I did. Yeah,
Cool.
I was.
Always good to look at new toys and try and keep things fresh and upgrade. The handler's like one of the most worked machines on the farm. We couldn't do what we do without it.
We certainly couldn't. In fact, just now we could do with two of them.
Yes.
Because, as I say, this is getting used all day, every day for moving pallets or moving blocks or moving soil. Get there we are. Jobs are good in here, Bear.
You get a little bit in the back.
And he is going up the road on it, so I'm conscious. Don't let he spill
It's
in,
perfect conditions. It's nice and calm.
don't let he spill in the road. You know?
Definitely.
We don't want to qualify for an unsafe road.
Absolutely.
So this is our skip in front of us where we can store some of this manure. So we don't always need to put it in the trailer when we're doing.
I'll get this away.
We're doing.
See you later, guys.
Ching ching, Herbert. Take it easy. Hair gone. Which doesn't mean you all need to leave me now. So just stay with me now. Oh, let's get this. A wee bit shaky. Press that down a wee bit. I'm not sure if I like the look of the side of it. We'll just try and press that stuff in at the side a wee bit. If we come alongside, went like that. I'd rather it fall off here than on the road. Push it to the middle. There. Very strawy, isn't it? I don't know if you've seen our YouTube video we did last week when we shifted all the manure that we had stored. I was saying it's much better if it's soil like this, because organic matter in it when it's just straw instead. It needs to be kind of rotten before you really want to spread it. Right, let's go and see what we are doing now. We really need to get these donkeys shifted, and we can get them cleaned out. And then we'll need to get the straw better on. Where are we going now? What's the plan now? The plan? Plan. We've got a plan.
I don't know, we're just trying to figure it out.
Plan. You don't just run the donkeys over there? While we get...
Squeeze them in the now?
Yeah. Maybe 10 minutes clean that out.
Right. Is hair coming back?
Yeah? Yeah, man.
Right. Well, we can run them over there. I don't know if they'll fit in that time, will they?
They will. There'll not be much space, but they'll...
The dogs, we're just going to run them in there for the dogs.
Yeah. I go for it. Fancy Nancy and Clancy are running about her feet here. Let's see. Right. We'll set that there. So, anyway. Helena, you got a blue star in your name. Can I change my blue star colour myself? I'll have to find out. What does a blue star mean? How do you remember? Helena, apparently a blue star, there's all different colour stars here, means you're a member, but a new member, alright? I seen Elizabeth has commented saying, Helena, they changed every month you subscribe, so a navy one must mean you're a new member. So that's cool, and thank you everybody who has joined our YouTube membership club for special Dalscone broadcasts, is what I'm trying to say. The drive home in the morning, etc. Sorry, what was that?
Plan is we'll shift these goats.
Yeah.
In that empty pen.
Right.
I'll shift Randy and Bruce down to the bottom paddock. We'll just run all these donkeys out.
Let's go for it, right?
So you've got from here all the way down free.
Lovely. Right.
Right, I'll go and shift these out.
Right. Great. So we're going to run the donkeys outside. That'll be cool to see. Because it's a lovely day. We want to enjoy a run out. We'll need to push on. I have no idea what time it is, but time is just on essence because it is going to be like. Can somebody tell me what time it is? That would be great. We'll get these donkeys run out, and then we'll get the rest of that cleaned out. So, if you have nothing else to do this afternoon, stay with us. We'll try and keep you company. You can keep us company. Dinky and Bruce moved down to the bottom. We're going to run the rest of the donkeys out here. Dinky and Bruce have been. Oh, here's Tiny and Cinnamon and Nutmeg. I know every name.
Buddy was it? Buddy tried to come straight back in.
Buddy's he's a bit like Percy, our dog. You know, Percy thinks that Meg and Floss are disgusting because they live outside. You think they're vulgar? Oh, imagine living outside. No, Percy, you have to carry him outside to do a pee. He's very much not meant to live outside. All right. I've asked everybody, I've no idea what time it is. I've asked everybody to tell me what time it is, and Donna has told me it's 10 to 11 in the morning in South Carolina.
Well, so much time to go.
Yes. It's only 10 to 11.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yes. Might be dark early tonight.
Right.
What time actually is it?
10 to 4.
Okay. 10 to 4, is it? Oh, right. Come on, we better get a shifty on.
Yeah, we need to hurry up.
We'll get the donkeys out first. Oh my goodness. Right. We've YouTube, Facebook. YouTube. All right, there's how many folk. Let me focus. YouTube, there's how many people are on there, all right, with me. 316. YouTube. There's how many people are on Facebook with Farmer Ben. Hang on. Can you read that? 1,400. All right, who's the popular one there? Eh?
Why is it something?
I'm just comparing numbers of Facebook and YouTube and asking who's the popular one. And it's not me.
Oh.
No, definitely not. Right, come on, guys. Let's go. Come on, Martin. Jamie and Lester are looking a lot better, aren't they?
Yeah, they're looking good.
They are.
Definitely piling on the beef now.
Blue's looking a little disgusting.
Yes, Robert the Bruce.
Who's that wee tiny one? What's
Robert
that?
the Bruce.
Robert the Bruce. Where's he came from?
He was one of our babies from this year, but he had a wee tiny set of marbles, or raisins actually, so I could never ring him.
Right, okay.
So then he got too old.
You're going to hear nothing.
Wait, hang on here.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Right, repeat what you just said to me.
I've got 2 cows out across the road, and how many donkeys should be in the field?
4.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It might just be these 2.
How you get
I might
two?
need it.
How's the cows got out?
Someone's left the gates open.
Oh, you're joking.
So I might need a hand to hold these back in. I could try and do it myself, but might need to nip over.
This here.
Okay, dear.
Right.
Alright, thank you.
The cows are out.
Right. Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Let's think. Hold the bus.
Two cows out. How's it? Somebody's left the gate open. How annoying.
How is that even a thing? Right, let's these donks out first, and then we can clear that.
Right. One of us can get right. Okay. Right. Here. No.
I've already said it's been out.
I know, but they've got that bar there.
You alright?
This will need to come off here, won't it?
Nicholas is actually going in the middle. Some of the markets they are, but you're right into the
Right.
Go on.
Oh, I can.
You knocked to the nose.
I don't think so.
They are.
I don't really think so. We'll lift this.
Get away from there. They should all be pregnant.
Right. We'll just lift this off here. Can you hold this a second?
Wait, you need to go out there.
What?
Hello, YouTube. Great, just give me it and ran off. Right. This is all going pear-shaped. Who's even surprised? All going pear-shaped. These are going to throw some mega zoomers. Should have told Christoph. They're going to throw some mega zoomers here. Yes, here they come.
Check out Bailey. What's fancy Nancy and Clancy?
Yes, they're very excited.
Here they come.
Here's the blooming guinea fowl coming in the midst of everything. Yes, Henny. Yes, Henny. Good girl. We're excited. We are excited. Does? Just Annie. Steady, steady, steady. I know you're excited. Are we excited in the field? Go on. On you go.
Annie's having none of this excitement stuff.
No, she wants it in the lunch bucket.
Come on.
Why can I smell like throat sweet?
It's all you can smell. Look where her shelter is.
Yeah. taking off. They're so excited. It is. They're all in season. See them all. Of course they are. That'd drive you absolutely nuts. Look at them. They're taking off. Look.
You should let Dinky in there. Look at him go.
Yes, Dinky.
Let him in there.
He likes the ladies. Dinky Randy.
He's probably more good than blooming
Hector and
anything else.
Buddy put together.
Let Tiny in.
Yes, Tiny.
Right. Do you just want to go? And I can clean these out.
Uh-huh.
Right, if you want to stay with me, stay here, YouTube. The mule's there. Seaside and... Didn't he set mics a bit on the... I'll not need them.
Oh, yeah. You're on YouTube?
Aye, I'm on YouTube.
You sure?
Yeah?
Nice crystal clear.
Crystal clear?
I won't even hear the handler.
No?
Wrong bit.
Alright, okay, build them up and then just... Right, sorry guys, you're gonna have to hit here if you want to go and see cows going back in, which no, it's okay. I don't mind if you head off, as long as you come back again, alright? But we do need to push on because time's of an essence. So we'll continue to get these mucked out because we can't leave the donkeys out. They have to come back in tonight. Because it's heavy rain for tomorrow afternoon. Right. How am I going to do this? See. Now, if you can hear a goat sounds not very happy, it is Kevin and Katie, Kinder's babies, that have not moved. They're still in the same pen as they were with their mum. But we've moved Jamie and Lester and Robert the Bruce, as Ben's calling them, and Martin. So I don't know, it's because we've moved them that they're not very happy. They have got all the, even though they're not the same pen, they must be. It's alright, darling. You're not moving. You can stay there. It's alright. Don't fret. Do not fret. Thank you guys, so many of you have stayed here with me in the shed. Connor and Ben had to nip across the road. Herbert's just been on the phone saying that when he went across to tip that load of manure that was just took out of here across at the sawmill field, somebody's left the gate open and two of the cows are out. So he needs a hand to get him back in again. Because when you try and do it on your own, chances are you'd open the gate to put the two back in and the others would come out. So if you can watch us both at once, you can keep me updated with the progress across at Sawmill Field. There's plenty going on this Burns Day here. Not just here, I think it's all over the world, Burns Day. 25th January. And Herbert's going to want to get a move on because if you heard him earlier, it sounds like he's going out tonight. This one in here. This is the pen that Martin and Blue and etc. were in. So there's not as much manure in here, but there's a lot in that donkey pen that we're going into now. So yeah, back to our earlier conversation about the world's most famous non-religious person. Has anybody got the answer for me yet? Because I would like to know, alright? Personally, I would like to know. Apparently Robert Burns is third, our national bard, alright? And also, if somebody can tell me what bard means, does it mean poet? Robert Burns is a poet? I'm taking it. I'm not sure. Right, I need to move these gates, bear with me a second. Need to move the gates. I'm going to need to move that hay heck in a second as well. Let's get some of the muck out of this first. Christoph has appeared to get some donkey footage. That was quite spectacular actually, them as donkeys were running out, wasn't it? They do love a little run out every so often. Or I know a lot of our dairy farmer friends and YouTubers are always pretty keen to share when the cows are turned out, when they go out to grass. That means turn out means when they go out to grass after the winter's over, because basically they've been in the shed all winter and they're finally free to get out and go for a good run and get a bite of grass. So on nice sunny dry days like this, it's great to get them a wee run out. For a wee bit of exercise as well. It does them good and it does our hearts good watching them. So we definitely didn't need somebody leaving the gates open for the cows today. That's tad annoying. Never mind. And hands up if you are one of our Scottish neighbours. Are you having haggis tonight? To be truthful, if we're having it, we are going to need to go and get it because there ain't no haggis in the house at the minute. So we might have to address that. Let me see if we get a hold of this hay heck to get it moved. It's not really sitting in the right shape at the minute. Still not in the right shape. Right, just a sec. Push that round. Like that. Kinder, what is it, darling? What is it? All this because we moved the boys. Come on. You got your babies there. Be happy. Right, I think we're... grab that like that. Sure. Get this. I'm sitting the wrong angle, right? Better. Now we're just moving this hay feeder out of hay heck, as we call them, out of there just now, so we can get that cleaned out. And then we'll just lift it back in again once we're finished. Right. Let's go. We were up earlier. If you don't know, there was a couple of trees, or one tree had fallen down at Farmer Joe's house right in the storm yesterday, right across his driveway. So we had to spend the morning getting that all cut up and moved out of the way. So we had the tractor and trailer up there. We had our wee digger up there with the grab on it, so we could move the bits that we cut up. And what else was up there? The mule was up there because we had our chainsaws and things on it. And Archie came out, Farmer Joe's son, our youngest grandbaby, and our only grandson. He came out with Fee, and he was in his element that he could be at home. And the diggers were there, and the tractors were there. He's just tractor daft. It was so cool to see the excitement in his face. Did your heart good? So if any of you are watching on YouTube, Kristen says, "Hi, Farmer Pete. Sorry I'm late." It's all right. It's all right, Kristen. There's no naughty step today. You are free to behave on this Saturday afternoon as you wish. All right. Okay. Within limits now. But I'm just so glad you'll be able to join us. And I didn't really realise that time was going on so far. So big push to get these donkeys cleaned out. We really only got till it'll be dark at 5 o'clock, so we need to push on and try and get cleaned out, bedded, and the donkeys back in by 5 o'clock because heavy rain forecast for tomorrow. What I didn't realise, by the way, and I don't know if anybody else in the local area realised this, we had a frost last night. Did anybody know this? And if you're in Scotland or Northern England, let us know if you were aware of this. And the only way I know this is because, excuse me, I was going about our overflow car park this morning, and we've got a bin down there, or somebody's got a trash can, you know, where you put your rubbish, and yesterday it had blown away in the storm, and whatever was in it was spread over the car park or on the grass, and there was some like baby wipes in it, or you know, like wet wipes you would be used with for a baby. And when I went to pick them up, they were rock solid. Now this was before 10 o'clock this morning. So obviously with them being, you know, wet wipes or wipes, they've got a lot of moisture in them, and they must have froze because they've got a lot of moisture in them. But I wasn't aware that we had a ground frost last night. So another fascinating, useless fact from Farmer Pete. Sorry about that, they just keep coming. Just keep it coming. Quite a bit to do here, guys. We're going to be pushing this to get this done for 5 o'clock. Karen's asking, what is haggis? Oh my goodness! There's a loaded question. Haggis is the Scottish national dish, I would say. It's, my goodness, it is, wow, I should know this. It is basically, somebody help me out here, what's the proper definition of haggis? Whatever it is, it's wrapped in the lining of they use the intestine of a cow to wrap the meat, and it is basically made up of oatmeal and lamb's liver, is that correct? Wrapped in this, in the kind of intestine, not the, am I saying this right, guys? Oh, here we go. Right, hang on. Thank you, Mitzi. Haggis is a savoury Scottish dish of minced sheep's heart, liver, lungs, mixed with oatmeal, suet and spices, and traditionally encased in a sheep's stomach. Well, aye. I'm not sure if it was, I'm sure I heard somebody saying last night it was like a cow's intestine, or but yeah, it might sound a bit dodgy, but do not fear, because it's rather delicious, alright? And many different butchers around Dumfries especially, and Scotland, have got their own unique recipe for it, depending on what oatmeal and what spices and whatnot you put in it. So, and it's something that's, we have it on Burns night, alright? It's always available year round. We very often serve it in the Dalscone Diner. Very delicious with cheese, etc. And you can also get it in the fried, battered version, readily available in every fish and chip shop in Scotland. Yeah, you can have a fried haggis in batter. Don't know how healthy that is, but anyway. That, and it's a traditional Scottish dish. Not sure if Robert Burns has something to do with the creation of it, but that's what you eat at a Burns supper. If you go to a Burns supper and they toast the haggis when it comes in. The bagpiper, the piper will be there, and they'll play the bagpipes as the haggis is brought in the tray, and then they'll recite some Burns poetry before the haggis is cut up before the meal. It's quite a spectacle, and very traditional, and anybody that's there will probably be dressed in a kilt in full Scottish attire, so yeah, an awful lot of Burns suppers going on tonight. And of course we like to celebrate by having our own mini Burns supper at home. I must say, a lot of the Burns suppers will involve quite a bit. I'm sure nobody will remember. Nobody from any Burns supper will object to me saying this. An awful lot of it does involve quite a bit of whiskey drinking. All right, okay. I think our national bard, Robert Burns, he did like a little tipple, all right, of a traditional Scottish whiskey. So yeah, your haggis may well be washed down with a little of Scotland's national drink. Well, I'm not talking about Iron Brew here, by the way. Alright, you know what I mean. Saying about Scottish national things, for those of you who live in Scotland might not even know this. What is the national animal of Scotland? Here we're back to the quiz again, and I do know the Marlon Wilder. Bless you. Thank you for the. I think it's a super chat. We've got a yellow. Thank you, Marilyn. A yellow and Kriana. Knocking out day. Krina Daly, thank you so much. Yes, yeah, you've all got it. Here's me thinking it's going to be a difficult one. The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn. Yeah? Don't ask me why. So that's next on the Del Scotland hit list. We should really have the national animal of Scotland up here, shouldn't we? Yeah, unicorn. Would you believe it? And I'm sure when we were in Edinburgh the last day, when you go through Edinburgh, there's of a blooming unicorn. Alright, so can't just remember where that is. We've got, you know what, we've got so much to show you and tell you about Scotland if you haven't been, guys. And Dumfries and Galloway, Edinburgh, so much to see, so much to do, and I know there's lots of Dalsconis planning their trips for 2025, and we can't wait to see you, and we can't wait to share our wonderful surrounding area and country with you. Thank you so much for choosing in advance. Thank you in advance for choosing to come here, not just to Dalscone, but to our country in a whole. It never ceases to amaze me, and we never cease to count our blessings that we live here in a safe, beautiful, wonderful country. I mean, especially Dumfries. Now, we're flying the flag here for Dumfries especially, because we are so central. Alright? Now, if you're planning a holiday to Scotland, and you want to do a bit of touring, you could not be more central, alright? Our rail network, as I keep harping on about, if you want to go to Edinburgh for the day, you just go to Lockerbie, which is 20 minutes away, jump in the train, and you're in the heart of Edinburgh City, Princess Street, in 1 hour, guys, 1 hour. If you want to go to London, again, nip to Carlisle, which is 35 minutes away, or nip to Lockerbie, like we did the other day, during our trip, and you're in London. I think if you go from Carlisle, check this out, go to London, go for Carlisle, and you get the fastest train available, fastest route, the least stops, 3 hours 20 minutes from Carlisle, which is just down the road, 3 hours 20 minutes, and you are in London Euston Station, right in the heart of London. Now, how rockin' cool is that? And I can't... Oh! Wait, what's wrong? I thought, golly, give me a fright of my life. Help the Bob, I am not. Farmer Ben suddenly approached and yelling. I cannot sing the praises of the rail network. I think it's called Avanti Rail. That the rail network in the UK has been privatised, and we've got different rail networks. But it was Avanti Rail that we went to London on, and the trains are immaculate. They've got catering facilities on them. The toilets are clean. The standard class that we were in, tell a lie. All right, not tell. I'll tell you the truth. We booked for standard class, which was wonderful. All right, absolutely nothing wrong with it. But on our journey, you were able to upgrade, not the first class, but you could use the first class carriage. I think it's called premium actually, and you could upgrade that for a minimal cost. So we did that, went through and sat in the nice fancy seat. But the rail network, fantastic. I love travelling on the train, especially the train we went on from Lockerbie to Glasgow on Monday when we're going to the trade fair. And let me address what we're saying about the toy fair. Don't let me forget to tell you about the toy fair. But on Monday we went from Lockerbie to Glasgow because we had a trade fair there, the Scottish gift fair. And then we jumped on the train on Monday afternoon that take us straight to London. We parked the car at Lockerbie, took us straight to London for the toy fair on Tuesday. But the train that we went on from Lockerbie to Glasgow on Monday morning, and we just stayed in standard class for that because it was only an hour's journey. I kid you not, you could have ate your dinner off the floor. It was immaculate. And the rail staff are all immaculate. Everybody's in uniform. They're all polite. The catering facilities on the trains, they've got a buffet car where you can go and get, you get a sandwich, you can get a bacon roll or a cheeseburger or that. Good coffee, good quality coffee they're serving. Fantastic. So if you are coming to the UK or to Scotland, do not be put off if you're wanting to travel about by train. I'm not saying they don't have their issues sometimes, trains cancel, whatnot, but everybody had their issues yesterday during the storm. I think all the public transport in Scotland was basically cancelled yesterday, but yeah, public service broadcasting here, guys, just for your information. But also, if you're coming to Dalscone and trains are not your thing, all right, and if you want to get to Dalscone from Glasgow, all right, I think it's hourly. Correct me if I'm wrong here, guys. For those of you who know, I think it's hourly. We have a bus, and it's called the X74, big yellow bus, and I'm sure it leaves Dumfries or Glasgow, either direction, on the hour every hour. On the hour every hour. What? Okay. It takes you from Glasgow Buchanan Street bus station, straight to Dumfries. Straight to Dumfries. It does a few stops on the way, but another great way to get from Central Belt here to Dalscone or to Dumfries if you're travelling. So, and apparently, I see the buses pass it every day. In fact, you know one of those things that you've discovered, and that's all you actually see all the time. I see these buses constantly, and it says in the back of the bus, free Wi-Fi. So they've even got Wi-Fi on those X74 buses. So again, just for your information, I've never travelled on it, so I can't comment. But remember, Junior that used to work here, Lewis, who's now a sports journalist for. I've seen the brush. No, I haven't been using it. Sports journalist for the MotoGP. The MotoGP on the telly. He now does the Facebook social media journalism for them. Does Junior. Well, when he was at college at Glasgow, he didn't go in our uni a few years ago. He didn't go and stay up there. He just commuted every day from Dumfries to Glasgow, and he went up and down every day on the X74. So again, purely for your to give you an option if if you haven't got a car and you're travelling about in Scotland. Also, sorry for blabbing on, sorry guys. When we went from Lockerbie to Glasgow and got off at the train station in Glasgow on Monday, the Glasgow train station, which the name escapes me just now, Glasgow Central I think it's called, the actual train station is fantastic. It's got a fantastic range of eateries and shops, and it's just really rock and cool. It's clean, it's spacious, and alright, and it's in Glasgow, because Glasgow folk, Glasgow peeps are the best people you'll ever meet. The happiest, smiliest, most gracious people you ever meet. That's why we love going there so much. Again, if you're coming to Scotland, you have to go there, guys. Alright? Glasgow people don't take themselves too seriously. And I just can't speak highly enough of them. If it's one city in the world I love to go, it's there. And it's only up the road, an hour from Dalscorn, right? Just for your information. What else can we talk about? Kristen says, my mum was born in Glasgow. Glasgow's amazing. We deliberately don't take ourselves too seriously here. Yes, Kurt, hit the nail on the head. And if you, now, I'm not too au fait with all the touristy things in Glasgow. I know the kind of classics. But if you want some really rock and cool Glasgow recommendations for doing, I should be selling Dumfries and Galloway here, but it's not. It's Scotland, all right. So, it's one of our main cities, all right. So I'm going to tell you some really cool Glasgow. If you want to do the touristy thing and museums and whatnot, world famous Julianne that works in her toy shop is the lady to ask, because she loves Glasgow, and she quite often, I know recently she's been up there and she's spent a few days there doing because you never really do the things on your back door, do you? But Julie has spent a few days there and did the kind of touristy thing, so she's a wealth of information on what to do and what to go and see. She found things that were actually amazed her and wondered why she'd never been. So that's all in Scotland. It's all here. It's all here waiting for you guys. All here. The only trouble is, the only downside to all this, guys, if you come, I can guarantee it, you're not going to want to leave, alright? That's the only, I'll put it out there with a little warning. You're not going to want to leave. Self-praise is no honour, but I'm just saying, you know. I think we can plug Scotland saying it's Burns Day, can't we? Yeah. It's one of the most Scottish days of the year. Sandra's trying to get here. Come on, get the tickets on. Julie sent my drive home certificate today. Finally got my 50. Cool, Mitzi. You've hit 50. Rockin' cool. Now, if you wonder what Mitzi's talking about, and you're not in our YouTube supporters page or Facebook supporters page, you get the drive home in the mornings. But generally with me, sorry, it's always with me. And we do this little game in the morning where you have to tell me what the gates to the farmyard are going to be. Are they going to be open or closed when we get home? Alright? And see, you get things when you get on the drive home. Things for free. Alright? every morning you get a badge. Now it may well be a virtual badge, okay? It may well be in my head, and virtually we have to transfer it to your head. Alright, so if you get the correct answer on the drive home, when we get back from getting the messages, the gates, the farmyard, if they're open or closed, I want to say shut, but I've been told it's not the best word to use, okay? Open or closed. You get this virtual badge, right? Correct answer. If you get it wrong, you lose a badge if you had one the day before. Once you get to 50 correct answers, 50, you qualify for getting a certificate from me. Signed by me with your name on it, congratulating you for getting 50 badges, 50 correct answers on the drive home game, alright? Now don't knock it before you try it. So the world famous Julianne works in the toy shop. She is the lady who issues the certificates. And she does a jolly good job of it. So Mitzi got hers today. So if you haven't played before, you need to be in the members group or on the Dalscon supporters group on Facebook, okay? And that's the way you qualify for your badges. And when I'm on, guys, I will continue to plug. Farmer Alice has taken control of the Dalscon toy and gift shop Facebook page, which has been running for a little while, but it was kind of dormant. Well, not dormant, but it wasn't growing very fast. And I've been asking everybody if you could please go on there and follow that page. We'd be so grateful. Farmer Alice is so excited that it's been growing so well. We're trying to hit, well, I maybe overestimated it, but we're trying to hit 5,000 followers yesterday. Didn't quite get to that, but we got to 4,500. Alright, which is amazing. And it'd be really cool if we could get to 5,000 by tonight, but it might be a bit of a stretch. But I could ask you when you're on, if you haven't already followed the Dalscon toy and gift shop page, do a search for it and just give it a wee follow. And Alice will be putting on everything related to the toy and gift shop that's here at Dalscon. Because it's so far removed from what we do on the farm, it's kind of difficult to mix it up with on the main page. So we thought we'd give it's had its own specific page for a wee while. So and she's uber excited about sharing all the new products. But just a forewarning, the gift shop, the physical gift shop, is getting a makeover just now. So it's within our toy shop, so it's not. It will be back up and open in its new guise, in its new decor for Easter. There's a wee bit of work to do on that, but the online gifts are still going strong. So if you're looking for any household gifts or beautiful things, and over the next weeks and months we are aiming to get, there's been a lot of people asking, can they buy from our toy shop online? Yes, but we need to get it all loaded on. It takes quite a bit of work putting all these things online, and everything has to be it's not just a simple thing like uploading our kind of stock control that we've got, our shop stock control online. Everything has to be put on individually, unfortunately. It all has to have a picture. It has to be weighed. Each individual item has to be weighed, and it's got to have a certain code. So there's a wee bit of work to do. So over the next, God willing, over the next few weeks and months and throughout this year, we'll be striving to put most of the items from the toy shop on there as well. So anybody that's been asking, can you buy it from the toy shop? Yes. If there's a specific item just now, the best thing to do is just to email toys@dulscoan.com. Julianne will pick that up and she can sort you out with any particular individual items you're looking for. We're very keen to get our Lego store on there, because that's what we're mainly away in London for this week, to see, get more information on our Lego and all the new items, etc. Well, we'll put the bucket on. No. Very hard to get the last few bits with the. Very hard to get the last few bits with the grape. This is the grape we're working with here just now, because it's basically just prongs and stuff falls through it. Pete, they built a Lego factory in Virginia, says Jenna. No way. Did they? I thought Lego came from Denmark. Is that right? Built one in Virginia, wow. So this is the timely bit, getting the last few bits out of it. Scraping the last bits and pieces from it. First one in the US, no way, wow, that's amazing. You know what, Lego's so popular at the minute, I think they're struggling to keep up with demand, and so many products are out of stock. That's what I was wanting to say. A lot of people, I didn't really explain properly about the toy fair. I kept saying we're going to the toy fair in London, and the toy fair was very much a trade fair. So it was only a toy fair for trade buyers like ourselves who have got toy shops. It wasn't like open to the general public. I should have explained that better in what I've been telling you about it. And a lot of people have been, you know, I've been assuming a lot of people have been thinking, you know, it's an open toy fair where people could go and buy individual toys. No, it wasn't that sort of thing. Purely trade. I mean, we were just the minnows there. They had the likes of, you know, the big multinationals there, and all the big department stores like John Lewis, and because we could see everybody had a lanyard on with who they were and where they're from, and we could see the big hoity-toity fancy Nancy Clancy people that were there, and here's us rocking around with the Dalscon toys. But hey ho, you know, we're mixing it with the big boys. And if you have been on Farmer Alice's toy and gift shop page, you will have seen that we put a picture on there of Stephen Mulhern that we captured. Stephen Mulhern is a very popular comedian, game show host, presenter, television presenter here in the UK. And I think maybe by some of the comments that we got on it, they show some of his stuff on abroad, certainly in Australia. He was there, and a few comments asking, because we caught him on video, what on earth was Stephen Mulhern doing there buying toys? Well, he wasn't there buying toys, he was there because he presents programs like Catchphrase for one of them, which is a TV game show. They've got a board game that goes along with that, so he would be there promoting the board game equivalent to his TV show. I think he does other Deal or No Deal. That's the other one he does now. So that's definitely got a board game, hasn't it? So yeah. So it's not the fact he was there looking to buy toys. He was there purely for promoting his whoever he works for, you know, hosting these TV shows. So just thought I'd let you know that. But what a week it's been! We left on Monday morning quite early for Glasgow. Been to Glasgow. We've been to London. We had a 6:36 live from London on Tuesday morning, which was rocking cool. I just wish I could have spent more time with you and did a bit more streaming from London, because it was so cool. Or we thought it was cool. London was so cool, and the day was beautiful. There's so much to show you, but we were on a very tight time scale because we had appointments at the toy fair with a few different manufacturers. That's my only regret, that we didn't take an extra day and we could have done a bit more streaming and sharing what was going on, because you could have jumped on a red, you know, an open top bus or something like Ben did in Edinburgh, and we did it in Dublin. For those of you who haven't been to London, and by the way, if you haven't seen our stream from London, from the outside Buckingham Palace, yeah, Buckingham Palace, guys. Really enjoyed it, and it was nice to be able to share it with you. We just tried to give you a kind of better insight. You know, when you see Buckingham Palace, it's usually when there's a big occasion on, be it the king is doing something, or our late Queen Elizabeth. You know, you would have seen them in the balcony, or a royal wedding. You don't generally get to see it through a tourist's eyes, you know, where you're standing at the gates and there's not so much going on. So that's what we're trying to relay to you. So if you haven't seen that, it's on YouTube and it's on our Facebook page. Just have a little scroll down. I'll need to go and put the bucket on. Bear with us, guys. Should bring these hay feeders in first. Yeah, I think I will. Before I take the grab off, put the bucket on. We'll bring the hay feeders in. Need the bucket on for the last, because the rest of it's kind of loose. Be careful now, Pete. That's what Ben was yelling at earlier on, because I was doing this and he thought I was bending it. Well, there's a bend on it, but it wasn't me. It was not me. I am not guilty. What time is it now, guys? Can somebody let us know? Can anybody see where we're going? I can't see very much. That's the minute. Let's go around here. Get these in. Bucket on. Get the last few bits out. Come on. Hi! Farmer Ben's not getting the method of the madness here. We'll just pop these in. We'll get the bucket, get the last few bits. And there's Rob better on, and Bob's your uncle. Put this.
Just need to put these. Just going to screw these brackets on.
What bracket? Oh, you put the brackets on tonight?
This way you can put that.
Have you got the brackets?
Yep.
I'll get up there with the bucket. So he's wanting to put a couple of brackets on so that we can move a couple of the gates to make an extra. So yeah, we should be getting our Haggis about 10 o'clock tonight, the way this is going. Heaven forbid I bend this, he'll be on, not me. But if we do bend it, anybody tells them, they'll the naughty step will be reintroduced, alright? Whoa! Nearly dropped the blooming thing, hang on. Let's... No harm done, no harm done. Help the Lord, we're caught. Not making the best job of this one. See, this isn't one of the finest moments, alright? He's going to have something to say about this. Never mind. See if I can get this set down without bending it. Forks through the kind of can I go down and back? Done. There we are. Don't tell him. That leg looks very bent. That hammering noise. There's a leg on the flake. Looks very. He's trying to bend it just now. Right. We need to put the. Put the bucket on. Right, we change the scenery. Bucket's down the bottom of the hill. He's hammering away there. And it's very handy taking this off the front. Put the bucket on because it's apart enough to take two pipes out. I'll just leave this here. Shut that. Right. Two pipes out and then the rest is just mechanical. So turn that off. Let the pressure of the pipes. Right, you guys sit there with 2 seconds. Oh, turn that noise off. Right. So the 2 pipes I had to take out were the oil pipes that make the top bit of the grab go up and down. Disconnect them. The pins out. Voila. And we'll just hook this bucket on like so. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Are we going to make it, or is the light going to beat us? Right, so that's the last wee bit in the corner there. And we're not going to be able to scoop all that up. Connor's going to have to shovel that in. Which will give me a minute to check who's still on with us. Thanks for staying with us, guys. Maybe the windscreen's a bit dirty. Okay. Does that help any? Feel better. Karen's asking Rachel, how do you gift memberships? There has been a lot of people, I've heard Ben saying, I don't know how to do this, but a lot of people have gifted YouTube memberships to other members today, which is amazing. Thank you so much for that. They're paying it forward for other members. Thank you guys, and what a wonderful thing to do. Rosalind's still with us, all the way from Australia, and it is 3:53 a.m. tomorrow. They're ready on Sunday. Wow, Rosalind, you're up late. Thank you so much. Bless you. So, am I keeping you? Let me help and send you to sleep. Rhonda says, hello from Repeat from Hagerstown, Maryland. Hi, Rhonda. Marlon's still with us. And released them.
What did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do?
I opened the YouTube and all the comments were, oh dear Pete, we won't tell anyone. So, now's your chance to be honest.
That is between me and my wonderful YouTube Dalsconis.
Like I have the option to rewind this.
Nobody's going to say anything, are we? No, nobody's going to say anything. Veronica's still here. Thank you, Veronica. Now they're both asking what have I done. Just get on, do your shoveling. It's going to be dark. If you stay with us, you're going to be able to see us using the straw better, which is like rockin' cool. All right, just putting it out there. Nothing happened. Danielle's lips are zipped. Pete did nothing. Tanya says thank you. Lorna, hi to you. Hi, thank you. Kirsten, Connor, don't be a climb. Exactly. Connor, don't be a climb. Says there. Somebody says, Connor, don't be a climb. If you don't know what a climb is, somebody tells on you. All right. Whoa. Whoa. Amazing work going on here this afternoon for the Saturday afternoon. We missed the day yesterday with the storm. Nothing could be done. Too dangerous to even be out in it. 6:36 rules apply. Thank you, Bridget. Best way to describe it. And if there's anybody on here who's never heard of the 636 Club, alright? I mean, for a start, how dare you? And for a second start, I dare you again. 636 Club, Tuesday, Friday morning, 6:36 a.m. right here. Okay, just us guys. The lights are on, the lights fading. For just some what happens in the 636 Club. Anything could happen, but what happens there stays there. And nobody tells any further, do the guys? No. It's just between us. And it is just us. Alright? The secret club is sometimes known. And it'd be great to have you along if you haven't ever joined us. Alright? Facebook or right here on YouTube. Lovely. And it very much depends what's happening throughout the year. Tuesdays and Fridays, when we get to April, to when it's lambing, killing season, and it's a busy time, we very often do 7 days a week. And I'm buzzing for it. 6:36 every day, loving it because there's so much to show you, so much to tell you, what new births have been. Saying that, we haven't done our scanning this year, alright yet, we had to cancel it yesterday because of the storm. So we don't jolly well know how many babies, goats or sheep that we're jolly well expecting. We've got the straw better on now, alright. This quick hitch system in front of the digger is heaven sent, I can tell you. Back in the day, me and my dad, or not, so it doesn't seem that long ago, there's none of this automated thing. You had to get out and undo everything with, like, physically. Right, just have to let the pressure out the pipes, and I'll jump off and put the pipes in, and we'll get this bedded up. All right, can you stay with us? It's all right. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Right, job's a good one, guys. There should be enough straw in the bedder, methinks, to bed that pen. But we'll need to wait for the boys, to Ben especially, gets all the gates put back together, get it bedded up and get the donks back in. The forecast for tomorrow is naked. Now, if you haven't seen this rock and pull machine working before, this is a Farm Pete one, right? Okay, so the boys are never ever going to admit it's a good job, but that's all right. When we did this shed up here, I knew it was going to be a laborious, almost unachievable task to bed this manually every day. So I thought, right, we'll need to invest in this straw bedder. That means they can be bedded every day in literally minutes, as opposed to if we were doing this manually, having to shake all the straw about by hand. It could take an hour or maybe longer. So, but we can't do it when Farmer Ben's in here, because with his bad skin and the amount of dust that this creates, he'd be itching like a hyena. So we'll need to wait till he vacates the building. Put that down to see. Can you see what's going on? All right. Still looks a bit blurry there for some reason. It must be the dirty. You bear with us, stay there a sec. Don't anybody touch anything there. that help the screen? I think it did. I think it's, the windscreen was dirty, was part of the problem. Sorry about that. I just need to shut this gate so I can get past. We're just about ready to rock. Bar Farmer Ben be standing there. Denise says, I've really enjoyed this afternoon. Thanks, Farmy. Thank you. The pleasure is all mine because I've had a ball. Thank you so much. A pleasure. Thank you for being with us. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Bed up. Donkeys in. Bob's your uncle.
Right.
You wait outside and we'll get the...
Hey?
Are you going outside? We'll get these running. Right. Okay, so you just want this. The reason they're making this pen up here is because we're going to put the goats Martin and Lester and Blue and Jeremy. We're going to put them across here because the pen they were in before didn't have a drinking trough and we had to bring the water manually. Whereas this one's got a plumbed in drinker, which is so much handier. Right, let me see. The wee bells that work. There we go. Check this out. So the straw's loaded in the front, and then I've got controls here by my hand where I can move that about, and it's got a set of knives in it, so it pulls the straw in, and the controls, I can move that spout about like that, so everything at the front going up and down. So it means the straw, sometimes it can be a bit difficult to shake out, but the knives get it and cut it all up. And I don't know what Farmer Ben's doing here looking at it, but something not. How's that?
Leaking one of those hydraulic pipes.
Oh, is it?
Just a wee one though, but we'll manage to get them ready.
That's enough for them. So that opposed to having to get in there with a grape or manually and just shake all that stuff about. It really is, just makes life so much easier. Tanya's sent an emoji of me through the little one that's available on YouTube. Thanks so much, Tanya. Ben did say we were out. Are you out of charge yet? We're not. I've no idea how much charge we've got left on the phone. If we do disappear kind of quick, here comes Martin and Co. There we go. If we disappear kind of quick, you know what's happened, all right? If we don't get signed off properly, it's because we've run out of battery. Because we have been on for a wee while. There goes Lester. Here's Jimmy. Following very closely. Let's see. Not ever put us across. Cool. So they've got their own wee pen with their own drink. What's Martin doing on there? Oh, he's escaped. Their own wee pen with their own dedicated plumbed in drinker. Which will make life easier for us. Good job. Just these donkeys to bed. And when we say bed, we mean spread the straw on the floor. That's what we call bedding. Serena says, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Yes, if you are in YouTube, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, even if you're not a member. If you can subscribe to the channel and ring the little bell, you get notifications of when our videos are live, or whether it's if Christoph's popped a new one on there. Now they're tying this with a bit of string. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Alright, tying it with a bit of string. This. I'm not sure if this will go to plan. Alright, time will tell. Time will tell. It's a kind of quick fix. Bush fix, if you like. Those brackets really need to be screwed on there, but I don't know why they haven't. Must be something wrong, they can't get them on tonight. What else needs bedded? Huh? Are they to be bedded as well? They need bedded. Right. Is that all sorted? Right, if you get out there, I'll bed that. So the pen were right in front of us, were Spot and Co. Spot, Fanta, and what have I done? Something wrong here. Got an orange flashing light annoyingly. What the earth? What's wrong? Turn it off, turn it back on again. It's gone. Leg point. Right, now let's move, right. A little bit of bearing done. Hope you can see alright. And here we go. The great thing about this is we can bed in front of us. Unless we can turn that spout round. Or we can bed to the right hand side, or we can bed to the left hand side. It really is an amazing piece of equipment. Let's bed this one to the so much time. It saves us a lot of straw actually as well, because sometimes, as I say, when the straw comes, it can be a bit like cardboard sometimes, all stuck together, and if you're doing this manually, it takes so much effort to spread it all out, you know, to get it all loosened up. And what tends to happen, rather than as spread it all out, you just kind of leave it in a big cardboardy lump. Which means you need so much more straw, and straw's got so blooming expensive now. We can't really afford to waste anything. Right. We can bed the rest, bed the donkeys now as well. Bed the donkey's pen, I should say. We're only just going to have enough straw here. We are empty. Just get the last few bits out of it. They're all nice and clean. We'll just need to go in and spread some of that about on the floor, but jobs are good. A wee tiny bit left in the front I've just seen there. We'll just switch it back on again. Get that. Empty it out. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The donkeys are going to love it. Nice clean pen. Is this lot going to want to come back in?
Well, the only thing is going to destroy the paddocks if we don't bring them in.
I know, but you don't. I'll have to start bringing them tomorrow.
Eh?
It's going to be too much hassle to try and bring them in tomorrow.
I know.
If it's raining, we'll just get them in now.
Got any straw
Eh?
in there?
There's enough. I've bedded it.
Alright, I thought you were still trying to bed up.
No,
Mind we'll need to bed the other side though. You bedded the other side.
bedded the other side. It's all done. Right. Try and use this. We're going to use this to try and Ben says he nearly hit the wee trailer. I think he's been a bit dramatic. We'll use this
Never be closer.
to block. I think he's been a bit dramatic to block this space off, so when the donkeys come in, they're not going to be all over the place. Right. Good job. Right, let's go at these donkeys and I'll take these guys. Might be a bit dark out here. Who's still with us? Ben Dramatic never, says Kirsten. Never. Now hopefully they're going to want to come in. We'll leave the lights on the... Look at this, nicely barricaded off. Thank you very much.
Right. You want to stand there or run?
Yeah. Who's coming first? Oh, the ponies, right. The ponies could stay out, but we're saying if it gets wet tomorrow, it's just going to...
You going to tell me what you done yet?
We didn't do anything. I'm not telling you anything. It's a secret club. We're having a ball on here.
Yeah? How long have you been on for? I'm
Uh,
curious.
not that long. How long?
131 minutes?
That's not long by anyone's stretch of imagination.
No?
No. What is for tea tonight, see?
I don't know.
Okay. Why did you not say haggis? It's Burns Day.
I'm not eating haggis.
And again, don't say that. Why are you not eating haggis?
It's too fatty.
Muddy knows where he wants to go.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he's going.
I don't think haggis is fatty.
Yeah, it's
No, it's not.
it's really unhealthy.
It's Burns. Celebrate the bard. It's nothing. There's nothing there.
We're getting no culture out of me.
Nothing.
What's going on here?
We're waiting. Come on. Come on. What time is it, guys? Can anybody tell me? I know it's dark, but I can't see on the phone. It doesn't tell me when we're on. Artemis, are you having haggis for tea? Oh.
Just me, I'm not funny, don't worry.
I thought they were going to escape, and then you'd be all saying, "Oh yeah, left it open, yeah." Who left the gate open to the cows, by the way? Oh.
I think it was a walker. Well, we assumed. We don't know that.
Was it one of the double gates? Check Tiny out. Hey. I didn't think it was that fussy about coming in. They like their home comforts. Come on then. Ah.
Round you go. That's girls.
He's like, alright, okay. I'm the dude here. Check Muddy out. Right. Donkeys, and we're done. Hey, Miracle. She's saying, what's going on today? She's joining the funeral weigh-in. When are we ever going to weigh your funeral again?
She's a battle.
She is not. Nobody comments on Miracle's weight.
I'm just thinking of her health.
Oh, there she is. She's just standing here chewing away, saying, "What's going on today? Hey, darling, how you doing? Hey, you all right? What's been happening today? This beard's getting good. Beard is getting good. Let me just kick some of this straw out. Look how nice and fluffy that is since it came through the straw better. Oop. A bit over the water troughs here. Don't tell anybody. Okay, a bit here. Don't need that terribly much for them coming back in again, because good thing about the donks is they like to poop all in the same place, which is usually over in that corner there, which means they're not ruining their bedding, which is very, very handy. Yes, Sirette. How you getting on, darling? You like staying up there, don't you? You were up there yesterday in 6:36. Oh. Hello, darling. Here's Annie. Hello, darling. How you getting on? Come on, then. Enjoy your wee run out. Says yes, but want back in again. Hey, Henny, Harriet. Oh, they're still coming. Yes. How are you getting on, darling? Eeyore. I knew that. Eeyore. Anybody else? Is that them all?
That should be the ball.
Done a head count? We just had Eeyore going past there.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to call her anything else.
No.
Nope. Just simply.
Yeah, feet list them all.
Wait. Now. Yeah. We should maybe put that gate right across there, or. Come on then. Good girls. Everyone, none of them pregnant. Seems like a travesty, doesn't it? Goodness sake. Hector. Never mind. When are you thinking about putting Dinky in with the babies? You think not? Goodness gracious. These three here were not happy that Martin, etc. were moved. No? Not happy at all. They're making quite a noise. Yeah, it is.
That's the job we've been wanting to do for ages.
Saves a lot of hassle. Hey, darling, what are you doing? Hey, leave her. Anything else?
I'm supposed to get a bail on.
What kind of bait that? I'll take the better off.
I think everything's got a bite Everyone's got a bite to eat now. She's just feeding the pigs, so I think that's us. As long as they've... Dinky Randy's still out there, but as long as they've all got a bite to eat, then that's alright. Look at all the heads.
The only thing, Dinky Randy haven't got the shelter.
It's not to rain.
It's going to rain tomorrow.
We'll have to bring them in the morning, I think. I can't say I'll need to go.
It's not to rain tonight.
No, it's not to rain tonight. It's not to rain till 2 o'clock tomorrow. 2 o'clock tomorrow. Bruce is out.
Bruce is what? What's he doing down there? He's out. Oh. How did he get out?
We'll keep going with Randy.
We're running back out.
What?
There's a gate open down
I
here.
can't see a pig or thing out here.
No, it's very dark now. Well, maybe as well. Oh, it's very dark now. We could go down. Ow. Yeah, darkness is beating us. Right, we're going to need to Bruce is out. And their shelter's turned upside. We're going to have to go down and turn their shelter upside down. It's not to rain tonight, but we could really do to get them back in tonight and see if having to do it tomorrow, because that's just going to be a hassle doing it on a Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed the company. We will let you go and enjoy your haggis, neeps and tatties, or whatever you're having. Have a wonderful Burns night, and we will catch up with you, all being well, Monday morning on the drive home with me, and then Ben will be on at 8 o'clock for your daily update, members and supporters. So if you're not already in the members and the supporters page, so many of you have gifted somebody else, so you'll be joining us on Monday morning, which is amazing. Thank you for that. Have a wonderful Saturday night from Farmer Pete and the boys down there somewhere. They're getting tired and hungry and grumpy, I think, so we'll leave them alone. But it's been a great afternoon. Thank you, and God bless. Enjoy Sunday. Ta-da.